Kain, you had a big game against Nebraska last year. After that, did you expect to be more involved with the game plan and more QB this time around than you were?
I never really know what's going to happen during the week. I'm sure their defense is going to change a little bit from last year to this year, so we're not going to have the exact same game plan. They're going to try to stop some things that worked last year, and they did a good job of that. And I was in some different situations than I was last year, but we just didn't go out there and execute, didn't make plays, and we needed to make plays.
Kain, can you talk about that huge play you had on 4th and inches to help the team go up 28-16? It seemed like they repelled you on your first charge. They kind of pushed you back. You were able to keep your footing. You could talk about what happened on that 4th down.
Yeah, just simple quarterback sneak. My center Brandon Vitale is going to tell me which way he's going. Usually to the tightest, nose guard. Tried to get in there at first. They kind of stuffed it a little bit. I rolled off to the right and ended up picking up the first down.
Hey, Kain, what does this do to your team? Like, how do you guys bounce back from a loss like this after up by 12 with 8 minutes left to go?
Just flush it. You're going to have highs and lows in this game of football. It's not the first game, we've lost. And, obviously the fashion that we lost is disappointing, especially when we felt like we were in control most of the game. But, we just got to flush it. We got some big games coming up ahead of us, and, we still have all of our goals in front of us. We're not in control of that anymore. Some things have to happen, but, if we play the way we're capable of, we'll still, be in that conversation for the, champion of this league.
Hey, David, couple questions. One, the play where you and us kind of flying on that, talk about that play, and then just Nebraska driving, the last 2 drives at the end.
That play was just, it's one of those freak things, breaking towards the ball as we, as any defense would do. We would like to have that ball, of course. If I can go back and change it, and I know that he'll be there, but you can't leave anything in this game up to chance. So we all got to pipe it to the ball. That's just what happened on that play. Last 2 drives, they just made plays when we didn't. There's nothing more needs to be said there. We were there on top of every route. We just made plays and we didn't. We got to capitalize on that. We got to improve on that area in our defense.
Came between the special teams and defense. You guys were able to create 3 turnovers, but you only got 7 points off those 3 turnovers. What kind of happened? You guys weren't able to take those takeaways and convert them into points.
Just didn't get a first down. Offense is, for me, it's all about getting in the rhythm, and it's tough to get in the rhythm when you're going 3 and out and you're not converting first downs. And that's something we've got to fix. And when it happens, we put a lot of burden on our defense, and now they got to go, save us again. And the way we played today, wasn't really acceptable to our standards, and something we got to fix. And when they're out there making plays for us, we got to capitalize. So, we'll try to fix that this upcoming week.
Kain, you said offense is all about getting into the rhythm. Is that more difficult or gotten used to it? When you're playing, different positions, different roles, different assignments?
It's tough, but you can't make excuses. A bunch of guys are playing different positions and things like that. But as far as getting in the rhythm, I feel like it's just a momentum kind of thing. And once you get that first down, the release kind of off you. Now you can go play. We can get into our tempo, and that can really help us against the defenses. I feel like our tempo and how fast we play really kind of hurts them and slows them down. But when you can't get first downs, that you aren't able to do that, and that's kind of what happened today.
What was your reaction to the Nebraska fans that have obviously shown up?
Yeah, there's a lot of fans. We ended up having to go silent at the end of the game in our home stadium, just kind of first. But they travel well, and it's just something we have to adjust to.
Anything else?
Yeah.
You mean silent count?
Silent count.
Yeah, I was going to follow up on that. That's something obviously you normally do on the road in a hospital play.
Yeah, we didn't prepare for that this whole week, but they had a lot of fans that got loud at the end, and the linemen kind of having trouble hearing the snap count, so we had to go silent.
And Kain, is it Indiana game you're able to get open seemingly at will, and now these defenses, they're just running different defenses to follow you up, or what kind of stuff are they doing when you're a slot guy?
You know, kinda. You know, they did a good job today. You know, Indiana's defense is a lot different than Nebraska's defense, and you know, some other guys are going to be able to make some plays. And you know, we got playmakers all around, and they just got to go out there and make plays. You know, myself included. And you know, we didn't do that today.
Kain, Coach Fitz mentioned that they had 8 or 9 guys in the box for a lot of that game. If you could talk, it seems like Nebraska was trying to key in on the rushing game, whether it was you running outside or veteran. If you could talk about kind of the look they gave you guys early in that game.
They did. They played a lot of man. You know, and you know, when they're loading up the box like that, we got to make some plays on the outside. You know, we did a couple times with TJ on that touchdown, and we had some other shots that we just got to convert. Guys got to make plays. You know, and you know, our rushing attack is probably the biggest weapon that we have, and when that's going, I feel like, you know, we're going, and they did a good job with the rush today as far as us running the ball, and you know, it's something that we got to fix.
And during the week, did you guys work at all on maybe you throwing the ball downfield? I was just wondering if during any of those 8 or 9 man plays, there was ever an opportunity for you to audible and maybe throw the ball downfield yourself?
A few times. There was one play action in the end zone that kind of happened the way we want, but you know, our receiver got held up a little bit and ended up getting out. So, you know, we took our shots, and you know, a lot of them we just didn't convert. You know, when we take shots, you know, as long as receivers and quarterbacks, we kind of got to, you know, take that personal, and you know, the coaches are trusting us to go make a shot. We got to convert, come down with the ball, and make a big play.
Damien, you talked about the near interception with Boss, and then Ibrahim almost gets a pick on the next play. Is it demoralizing at any point when you have so many opportunities to make a big play and you guys just aren't able to do it?
I would never call being there or being around the ball to make a play demoralizing. We just know that we're there. We know that those plays will land for us. We keep focusing, keep practicing the way that we have been practicing, the way we continue to practice. Those balls will fall in our laps. I mean, that's something that you can't be mad about, that the person was on top of the ball, you know, at any given point in the game.
Anyone else?